Dream number 2, July 16th, 2024. But first, please help my humble channel to grow. Like, subscribe, share, comment, any combination thereof. Why? Because you're beautiful on the inside and on the outside. That's why. So, in this dream, I could see rot. I could see big maggots. I could see kangaroos. I could see a beehive. It was a distance away, but I could see it as though I was right there, and I did not approach all of that filth and rot. It was resemblant of something I'd seen online. I've seen lots of documentaries about bees and beehives and honey and all this stuff. And one thing that I came across was there are certain types of flying insects, many different species, but one in particular that attacks bees. And what it can do is, I guess essentially it can manage to lay its larva in the larva of the bees, or perhaps it's a combination of that and their honey. And so part of the hive, at least the bottom of this particular hive, had a bunch of maggots. So this beehive was struggling for survival. Either the beehive would eventually have to abandon the hive and start a new hive somewhere else, or unless somehow these invading insects were to die. So in the dream, it was similar to that, except that these maggots were very large, they were very big. There were, for some reason, there were kangaroos that were living inhabiting this area where all of this rot and these maggots were. And I was looking at it, I could see it up close, but I was far away from it. I did not approach it. And I can only assume that what the Lord was trying to communicate to me there is that we have a lot of rot and evil and wickedness going on in this nation. That's part of what the attempted assassination on our beloved President Trump was all about. I don't even like to think of him as the former president. I just say President Trump. As well, we have that going on within the TI community as well, because many TIs, they refuse to pay their tithes and offerings, okay? They refuse to help the poor. They refuse to tithe their time, 2 hours and 24 minutes a day, to the Lord through prayer and reading His Word. They will not meaningfully fast nor praise God. They turn to cultic practices and beliefs, mysticism and spiritism that's outside of the Bible, constant contact every single day or multiple times every single day with other TIs instead of constant contact with God, human knowledge, fornication and other sexual sin, and apocryphal texts such as the Book of Enoch, which is not biblical canon, let alone weird beliefs about the 144K and we're like X-Men and all this stuff. That's rot, that's stink, that is against God. The 66 books of the Bible are the only real books of the Bible that we should be turning to for any kind of advice or counsel. So that's another kind of a rot that we need to stay away from. I used to hang out with TIs, and they did everything that I'm telling you. And ultimately, I was sinning by being in constant contact with them instead of God. God cut that off, and life has been a lot better. But they're still doing that stuff. God bless.